In this video we will discuss about this HT vaccine efficacies against the low immunogenic solid tumors. So for this they have used two different solid tumors. First one is breast cancer cells, that is 41, and the colon cancer cells CD26. So and the experimental process is similar to what they have done in the previous studies. That is for the control for the HT vaccines they use the mRNA-H treated with the treated or injected into the mice 2 times before the injection of this breast cancer cells, that is 41, and after that at day 579 in the case of control they have introduced this virus which is H, which expresses this hepatitis B antigen on the tumor cells, and thereafter on the 22 days of the injection of the tumors they check the tumors reoccurrence. They check the tumors within the patient, and on that day they also rechallenged the mice with the tumors to check the reoccurrence of the tumors. And what they are able to find out that in terms of the reoccurrence, the HT vaccines gives the prominent or minimum reoccurrence rate compared to the all other control cases. And thereafter they check the lung metastasis H&E staining results. We can see that there is a minimum amount of this lung metastasis in the case of their HT vaccines compared to the all other cases. The dark spot seems to be like a indications for the tumors, and these things they have quantified in terms of the three different size of the tumors, that is tumors that is greater than 5 mm, less than 5 mm and greater than 2 mm, and one that is less than 2 mm. And they are able to see that in the HT vaccines the tumors are very low, and that too belongs to this less than 2 mm case. So, and thereafter they also check the survival rate in the patient or in the tumors in the mice model, in the mice of the different conditions, that they are able to see that the HT vaccines gives the longest survival rate compared to the all other cases. And thereafter once validating that it is working on the breast cancer cells, they did the similar studies on the CD26 colon cancer cells. An experimental plan is same, that is first they inject the mRNA-H to create the antibodies against this hepatitis B, and thereafter they inject the mice models and then express this hepatitis antigens on the tumors, and thereafter they did the tumor rechallenge at first, second and third cases, that is 106, 141 and 167 days after the treatment. And in this case the tumor suppressions seems to be high in the case where they use HT vaccines compared to the control case. And when they check the reoccurrence by challenging the tumors at 3 different conditions, they are able to see that the reoccurrence is also minimum when they use HT vaccines compared to the control case, that is where the growth of the tumors is exponential, that is in the case of saline for all the 3 conditions. And when they wanted to check, so once validating that their HT vaccines seems to be working efficiently against the tumor reoccurrence, they wanted to check whether this immune response is specific to a particular tumors or it can act on other tumors also. So for that they took the spleen cells from the mice that are treated with this CD26, that are injected with the CD26 tumors, and then treated with this treated against this CD26, or we can say that mice from the tumor treated CD26 tumor treated mice is used, and from their spleen they use the cells and co-culture them, the spleen cells. Let me reiterate for the panel. So they took the spleen cells from the CD26 treated mice model here, and they co-culture them with the CD26 tumor cells and 41 tumor cells in vitro, and they're able to see that the cell lysis is, although they are able to see cell lysis in both the cases, but it is significantly higher for the case CD26, indicating that the response is more likely the tumor specific. Now they wanted to check whether within the tumor specific whether this rechallenging of the tumor cells using tumor mutated neoantigen can be treated by this CD26 treated tumor mice or not. So for that they use these 3 different mutations, these 20, 26, 27, 37, 4 different mutations. Results are shown here, 20, 26, 27, 37, and they can see that for 2 of the cases, that is mutation 26 and 37, the IFN gamma results in the spleen cells, IFN gamma secretions in the spleen cells, it seems to be high, and it is comparable to this HBsAg and B8R controls. So this immunofluorescence images are shown in this panel K. No immunofluorescence, this IFN gamma splenocytes images are shown in this panel K. So this in together indicates that the CD26 treated mice models can generate immune response by the immune response against the tumor reoccurrence by the tumor mutated neoantigen. Yes, it can be seen for the mutation 26 and 37. The reoccurrence is there. So in together they are able to made a point that this HT vaccine efficacy is efficient or works efficient on the low immunogenic solid tumors also. So if you need to understand more about this experiments in detail, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.